I'm Len von Mortza, Chair of the English Department at UMass Boston. I'm so pleased to introduce this congratulatory video that we've made to celebrate the 2020 winners of English Departmental Prizes. While there's no substitute for live graduation or for the ceremony that we usually host in May for recipients of our department awards, we hope that you'll appreciate this tribute from the faculty who either decided on your awards or advised your projects. Also, please be on the lookout for the booklet from the College of Liberal Arts. It contains more information about our winners. I couldn't be prouder of all of you for doing such great work during such trying times. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Scott Moisano, Undergraduate Program Director for the English Department, and I'm happy and honored to recognize the 3 graduating seniors selected by the English Department faculty at large to receive distinction within the major. The 3 students are Matthew Finnerty, Sarah Christeller, and Jacqueline Ng. One member of the faculty describes Matthew Finnerty as, quote, a very thoughtful and conscientious student who always turned in excellent and carefully considered work and offered helpful comments in class discussions. Another member of the faculty called Matthew, quote, a wonderful and deeply engaged student who takes such pleasure in delving into literature. Sarah Christeller, says one member of the faculty, quote, is a great writer, smart, diligent, and a go-getter. Another faculty member adds of Sarah, the class and the semester were infinitely better as a result of her presence. Jackie Ng, says one professor, is an incredibly dedicated student, an incisive close reader, and a pleasure to have in class. Another of Jackie's professors adds, as an editorial assistant for the academic journal Legacy, Jackie was one of the most conscientious and intelligent student writers I've ever had, noting that Jackie also earned a perfect 4.0 GPA. Congratulations to Matthew Finnerty, Sarah Christeller, and Jackie Ng. All of us who taught you are pleased and privileged to have done so. We wish you well, and we want you to know what a difference you made during your time at UMass Boston. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Professor Susan Tomlinson, Chair of this year's Peter Brooks Butler Prize Committee. On behalf of my colleagues, Professors Deborah Budden, Renee Hudson, and John Tobin, I am delighted to award this year's prize to Diana Reardon. The Brooks Butler Prize, which is awarded every other year, sends its winner to Oxford University's summer school program. As a committee, we marveled at Diana's creative and scholarly accomplishments, and like our colleagues who wrote glowing letters of recommendation for her, we are thoroughly convinced of her potential as a poet and a scholar. Some of my colleagues will remember our former student, Bobby Keefe, who for the past 8 years has been teaching high school English. Bobby emailed me after running into Diana, his own former student, and hearing her excitement at the prospect of studying at Oxford and her interview with us the week before. His note described Diana as rare as they come, smart, creative, mature, hardworking, and so endearing. Hear, hear. Not long after Diana accepted the prize, all international programs were suspended because of the COVID-19 pandemic. I'm happy to say that Diana will be able to pursue her studies at Oxford next summer. Congratulations, Diana. Best of luck to you.
Hey, I'm Professor Alvak Hazratian, and I'm honored to award Brianna Enriquez the English Department's Fameimmoral Prize for her thesis, Multiplicity in Steppenwolf and Saltfish Girl. Subtitle, I think, is Creating a Non-Human Bildungsroman. Brianna and I worked together across several classes, and even though I knew her work to be top shelf, it took this thesis for me to realize just how talented she truly is. A sentiment, a fact actually, agreed upon by her readers. Her work complicated and indeed redefined the overdetermined genre of the Bildungsroman, and it's a testament to excellence in formal comparative literary analysis. I mean, the result was a thesis that was praised by her readers, one of whom remarked that it was among the best works on the Bildungsroman that she'd ever read and ever seen. And her readers and I alike think that this thesis goes in really exciting directions in multi-species and post-human comparative literary studies to boot. So congratulations, Brianna. I'm extremely proud of you, and I hope you're proud of yourself. And you've shown that there are multiple ways to define growth and development across cultures, contexts, decades, and even languages. So I'm very pleased, and you should be too.
My name is Matthew Brown, and it is my pleasure to award Charlotte Burlingame the Alfred F. Ferguson Award, which is given annually to an English major for outstanding work in American literature. Charlotte's honors project, Terror, Aesthetics, and Affect in the Association of Small Bombs, is the result of many months, indeed years, of dedicated research. To prepare for this project, Charlotte not only completed coursework in aesthetic theory and literary history, but studied, with preternatural focus, representations of terrorism in modern literature from the late 19th century to the present day. As evidenced by her masterful reading of Karan Mahajan's 2016 novel, The Association of Small Bombs, in light of scholarship about the aesthetic and affective qualities of the post-9/11 writing, her hard work over the past 2 years clearly paid off. Charlotte's project argues that the traditional ways of reading the bomb plot in the 21st century have fizzled. Instead, she offers a method of reading and research that, in her own words, quote, offer neither transcendence nor closure in regard to trauma, end quote. Instances of terrorism in the novel deliver to its readers a series of percussive small bombs. Through her reading of such moments, Charlotte draws our attention to the intimate transformations to a family, to a friendship, to an individual life that are, very often, overlooked when gazing upon the big bombs of modern history. Many congratulations to Charlotte on an exceptional honors project.
Hi, my name is Dan Messier. I'm a lecturer in English, and I am the coordinator of the Writing Nook, and it is my pleasure to celebrate Danny English with the Francis Russell Hart Prize. The Hart Prize is awarded to a student who has combined outstanding work in English with a record of mentoring other students, and Danny has that both those qualities in spades. There have been countless times they've gone the extra mile for students in the Writing Nook, on multiple occasions reaching out to offer students additional help on challenging problems, and they've really sort of worked to think about the full well-being of the students that come to visit us in the Writing Nook. They at one point observed that one of the factors that inhibits student success is just being hungry, and said, can we just get snacks in the Writing Nook? And that was such a great suggestion that we did it. They were instrumental in helping us turn the Writing Nook into an online Writing Nook when that time came, volunteering to compile an extensive list of resources for teaching and tutoring online. And this bonus, they helped build camaraderie with the Writing Nook by hosting a weekly Dungeons and Dragons games for tutors to participate in. On all counts, Danny has been an absolute pleasure to work with and totally devoted to helping every single student that they work with, and a 100% deserving winner of this prize. Congrats, Danny.
Hey, Teresa Ann. Congratulations on your fiction award. Very well deserved. And I'm proud of you. Keep up the writing. Don't let anyone tell you you can't.
Hey everyone, I'm Timothy Oleksiak, Assistant Professor of English and the Director of the Professional New Media Writing Program here. First of all, let me say congratulations to everyone. What a remarkable accomplishment that you all have achieved today. I have the distinct honor of recognizing 3 students. The first 2 are the Audience Choice Award winners in the annual Digital Showcase. The Professional New Media Writing Program collects and sounds calls for student and faculty digital compositions and then curates them into one digital showcase where audience members could come in and see the kind of work that folks around campus are doing. And so the Undergraduate Audience Choice Award winner this year goes to Demet Schofield for her work, her personal essay, I Was Born Happy. And the Graduate Student Audience Choice Award goes to Danny Elfenbaum for a collection of poems he published in the digital magazine Taper. We're very proud of these students for creating this compelling work. The Professional New Media Writing program also recognizes a single student as its Student of the Year. This year, that award goes to Megan Conley, and I just wanted to say a couple of things about this exceptional student. Megan Conley is one of only 2 students to ever completed an honors research project in the program. Her thesis, Expanding the Perspective, Trans Approaches to Early Scholarship on Gendered Communication, is a thoughtful and critical analysis of early works on gender communication, and she exposes the gender normativity undergirding that and offers a trans reading and a trans approach to gendered communication. One of her readers, after commented on her work, saying that it was so compelling and so thoughtfully done that she responded to Megan more like a graduate student. Another faculty member had this to say about her. She not only led the group by example, speaking of her honors English workshop class, coming to class every week with new developments to both her research and writing, but just as importantly, by listening attentively to other students' presentations of their research and asking them incisive questions. She pushed every writer in the room to be their best and to think in ways they would not have done without her critical interventions. Another faculty member said, Megan Conley brought a quick mind and a fine sense of language to our editing class, and she used them vividly to gain range and depth, just as she did when she went on to become the managing editor of the mass media. All along the way, her faculty members and colleagues have called her poised, insightful, smart, and attentive to both scholarship and the needs of other students around her. And for that reason, we are very proud to announce and to honor Megan Conley as the Professional New Media Writing Program Student of the Year. Take care, everyone. Be safe.
My name is Matthew Brown. I'm the Graduate Program Director for the MA in English at UMass Boston, and it's my great pleasure to award the Dean's Book Prize this year. The Dean's Book Prize is awarded annually to the MA student who had an extraordinary graduate career as a scholar, a teacher, and a citizen of the English department. This year, the award goes to Sarah Fritz. During her time in the MA program in English, Sarah was a risk-taking scholar, an inspiring teacher, and a generous friend and mentor to her colleagues. She's the winner of the Dean's Book Prize this year, and the department extends its congratulations to Sarah for this very high honor. We could not imagine a more deserving recipient. Many congratulations, and enjoy the summer.
I'm Professor Lauren Bowen, and it's my honor to present Lauren Jo Alejandro with the Anne E. Berthoff Award, which the English Department MA program presents each year to an outstanding final project in the area of composition. Lauren Jo's excellent project, called Sounding a Space, using comparative listening to both shape and reflect a listener's position within a sound ecology, takes an inventive approach to examining the affordances of space and sound for composition theory and pedagogy. Using recordings of interviews and ambient sounds from 3 stops along the Boston T's Orange Line, Lauren Jo illustrates the use of sound as a practice of critical listening. Here is just a short clip of that excellent work.
Sounds. Yes.
Nostalgic.
Bells go off once an hour for the alarm clock on the church bells. For Filene's, when this used to be Filene's.
Yeah.
And this used to be Jordan Marsh. Are you from Boston?
I want to warmly congratulate Lauren Jo on her accomplishments and wish her well in her career as a multimedia producer and writer, including her current role as a digital associate producer with the Forum Network at WGBH in Boston. Congratulations, Lauren Jo.
Hi, I'm Professor Sarah Hamblin, and I'm absolutely thrilled to award Kiera Sterling the English Department's Crosley Award for her MA project, Exorcising Demons, Bush Mama and the Possessed Body. The Crosley Award is reserved for students whose work shows originality and daring, and Kiera's essay demonstrates these qualities in abundance. Kiera's project is an exceptionally sophisticated argument about the relationship between exorcism and radical Black consciousness in Hallie Jerram's revolutionary film. The interpretation that Kiera advances is delightfully original and combines the very, very best of critical theory, close reading, and politics. She's fundamentally changed my thinking about the film while producing a truly amazing piece of critical writing that will put most PhD candidates to shame, quite frankly. So when I was in graduate school, like most students, I heard tales of professors stealing their students' work, but I never quite believed that it happened until now. I've encouraged Kiera to go on to a PhD several times, but now I'm secretly hoping that she doesn't so that I can steal this idea. If she does go on, this project could well be the first chapter of a really superb dissertation. It was a real pleasure to work with her and to read her work, and I'm so happy that it's receiving the recognition that it deserves.
I'm Jane Unruh, visiting writer in the Department of English, and I'm honored to award Matthew Rogalski the David A. Kennedy Award for In Training for a Moment. This award, which honors David A. Kennedy, who graduated from the MA program in 1998, recognizes exceptional work in the field of poetry. It was such a pleasure to work with Matt for 2 semesters and to see his multi-genre thesis take shape and become a very strong piece of writing, thanks to his rigorous and meticulous approach to craft and research and his commitment to producing inventive and important work. Congratulations, Matt.
Hi, I'm Professor Renee Hudson. It's my pleasure to award Eduardo Chavez the English Department's Alvin S. Ryan Award for the Best Final Project in Literature for his master's thesis, Daniel Alarcon's Critique of Violence and the Utopian Imaginary of Lost City Radio, which it was my pleasure to direct. In his illuminating analysis of Alarcon's novel, Eduardo thoughtfully explores how the utopian operates within Lost City Radio. Reading against recent Latinx criticism that points to the transnational and hemispheric reach of contemporary Latinx literature, Eduardo examines the imaginary country of Lost City Radio as one that is insistently local. In Eduardo's view, such a concern with local politics, with a closed world system, also points to the problematic hemispheric connections that undergird Latinx literature, such as the enduring influence of the School of the Americas. Eduardo also makes a compelling case for rethinking Benedict Anderson's imagined community as he parses the difference between the imagined community of print culture versus that offered by the radio station. Seamlessly blending theory with literary criticism, Eduardo insightfully points to the importance of memory and imagination as a way out of our dystopian present. In this way, Eduardo offers hope, which is a remarkable achievement given that the society Lost City Radio depicts at first appears to be an amalgamation of Latin American countries under a dictatorship. Instead, Eduardo presents a society as one with deeply local issues, which, for him, creates an ethical imperative to imagine radical change from within. Congratulations, Eduardo, on your stunning achievement.